Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Timberborn. Now, in the last episode, I made a monstrosity. And we're gonna let it cook as a reminder of our failure. That being said, we have a bad tide incoming. So let's turn our focus over to this monstrosity, which apparently is flooding everywhere, including back into our own area, which is not great. Why? You're at 0 height right now. Let's can we raise you up a little bit? Yeah, see, this is fine. Yeah, this is fine. Great. This is fine. Absolutely fine. For a bad tide to be happening right now. We have nowhere near enough beavers. What is all this? What have I been doing? We don't need trees. Well, we don't need these trees. We have these trees, and that should be enough for now. One unoccupied. That's okay, though. We're going to also shut down one of these gears. And there we go. So everything has people working at it, including this. Where is our cooking house? Oh, it's hidden. There it is. Great. Yeah, you just don't have potatoes, which I don't know why you don't have potatoes. But can we plant just over the top? No, we have to clear it like so. I'm thinking we're just gonna get rid of carrots. Yeah, we might leave a small patch of carrots, but we'll make them potatoes now. No? Fine, we'll keep the carrots. Have your way. But we're gonna add potatoes because we can. Where's your limit? All the way over here. Got it. Whoop. And we just planted this whole thing, right? So again, why do we have carrots over here as well? I really like spinning my wheels over nothing, huh? Anyways, let's hope that we can get enough food to feed our people before everyone dies. And you're injured. We have medical beds somewhere, like this one right here. Alright, you know what? Let's just speed up time because we're gonna need it. This guy could use a depth of a bit higher. I'm thinking 1.70? 1.80? Should increase things pretty nicely here. Yeah, see that's... Oh, yep. To be expected. We're not gonna go above that. These aren't just auto open, right? No. Or yeah, they're auto and they're open, yes, but they're not forced open, which is good. Additionally, anything above this should be flowing outwards. Then we just need to close this guy up when the bad tide hits. And that will flood this way, and then of course off the map eventually. Right. Hopefully. How are we doing on food? Food is still struggling, unfortunately. How far do you make it? You can get all the way back there. Oh, and we have a second one. That's good to know. Need them warehouse for berries. Oh, berries coming in. And some carrots. Okay, so it appears that we are recovering from our food shortage. However, we have 1.5 days until everything else explodes. This is fun. Okay. What else we got? We have this. This is a thing. I think we need more area for this. That's not what I meant to do. Ha. Ha ha. God, this stupid monstrosity. Can we just like... Just want it going. What is... Okay, then we can put this guy back in there and we're good with that. We'll keep this. We could put something there. Let's put another of the imagining things, the contemplation spots. Imagining things. It's hilarious. Alright, now we do this correctly. Can we do a fluid dump into here? I don't think it... I'm getting more space than that in order to do it, unfortunately. That's a lot of pine, actually. Which is interesting. If we can get a beaver, we can get beaver over here, by the way. Just like that. Then all we need, like a tap house or whatever it is. How much are you? I don't know why we need this, but I'm apparently making it, so there's that. Is that a fluid? If we go here and look at you. Maple syrup. Great, but like, what do we store the resin in? Pine resin. We store it in a small boy. Is all that bad water? And then it's already over? Is that what I'm seeing here? Oh boy. Kyle forgot to do a thing. And we're about to have some sick beavers. That's actually like really not good. We kind of could use you to be like open for now and just flush all the water out. If there was water to flush out? Oh, because we still have the floodgates. Yeah, we don't need you guys anymore. There you go. Now this is gonna take a while. And is actually overflooding. Interesting. This is working if I had only remembered to actually like fill it up. Now that our food has been taken care of, we're now going to kill it. But it should prevent our people from just need to flush it all out, aren't we? This really sucks. Could this freshwater happen faster, please? Okay, I want to make a levee right in here to help block water from flooding back to the right, and I think even like here. Food's fine, water's fine, crops are probably dead again. All the machines have stopped. Bad tides really impact this stream. And of course, I mean that given of course it impacts a lot of things. Which is why in a different life I was preparing like a drainage over the side here for that stuff. But no, Kyle couldn't be that smart this time. But I believe how the freshwater versus bad water works is that the bad water has a lower density. And so as you add fresh water, it sinks to the bottom, pushing the bad tide up. So reservoirs like this can eventually cleanse itself of the bad tide because the water sinks down and lifts upward on the bad tide, making it escape through, you know, these tunnels here, channels. Died due to being flooded. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, it's kind of what happened. I am surprised this stuff is still good. Maybe this wasn't bad water? That's okay. Game kinda dies in 8 days. Yikes. Oh. Oh, good water made it. Great! Fantastic. Look at that. Just need to stop overthinking everything. That being said, we are gonna do some things. We're gonna try attempt number 2 here. Oh, we can just do that. That works. I was trying to think instead of having a secondary field here, we might just get rid of this and turn it into a better area. I'm also thinking we make this a 3x3. And we're also gonna add, because we can, of course. Kind of want to add a platform there. Excuse me. Are you still working? No, you're turned off. Good. That is what I expected. What are you? Let's fix this. Yeah. That all works out. Injured beavers, what are you doing? You're working. Instead of being healed? Oh, damn. Dang. This is done already. Alright, triple lodges. Right? This makes a lot more sense here. And then we are going to come here and do 2s. Like so. We're gonna come here and here as well. I have an extra one right there. We're gonna have a stair here and a stair there. We're gonna make a pathway from there to here. Like so. We're gonna come up to the next level. Make a pathway here and here like so. I'm gonna put a 2 in here, a 2 in here, and then the rest of these can also be 2s. We're then gonna put a stair there and a stair there. And another pathway like so. Sorry, I messed this up just a tad bit. Let's clear that guy. Also gonna clear this guy and clear that guy. Now, that's 3 levels of building. And all I need to do is add some stuff in here for well-being. We have a lot of injured beavers right now, so what I want to do is get some medical tents in here. You know, there's 4 spots per floor. Could we just put in 1 item per floor? It kind of makes sense, right? A little bit of lag. I don't know what that's about. There's that. Oh, and we can't really do that in the higher floors, but we could stick 1 in. Let's do another medical bed. Actually, if we did a bed there, what we could do is demolish a bed here, and then we can also demolish this guy. And put you over here and in there. Great. The last thing I want to get to put in, of course, is the contemplation spot, which you're going to tell me you can't go in there. Is it a 3 high that needs to happen? No, you just can't. Can't build on top of that. But you could put like these guys, right? Yeah, and those work just fine. I don't... This is where I start overthinking things and going, we can still make this happen, right? Because for instance, this entire thing, gone. This entire thing, gone. no change to what we've done already, right? Those are extra spots. What we can do, however, is come back in, put 1 and 2, and 1 and a 2. And what this does is going to allow us to put these contemplation spots in every level. Great. Additionally, of course, we want, as I stated, a grinding wheel on every level, along with a medical bed on every level. Lastly, we're going to get a triple lodge. Stack over there, and a triple lodge to stack right there. This is gonna boom our beaver count. So, what I think we're gonna do is get some more food production. Get some more beavers. I think we have enough things. I'm thinking what I want to do is sort of clear up this. Ooh. Just this side. And we are going to just demolish all these. Because these are carrots, right? Yeah, these are carrots. We don't need carrots. We need potatoes and grilled potatoes. Very important. Ooh. I see opportunity, and we're gonna take it. Grilled potatoes, and we're gonna say supply. This is what supply is gonna do is it's gonna allow us to cook the grilled potatoes, put them in here, and then the haulers will take them out of here and feed other storages which are closer to our food areas. And then with this setup, we can even, because we have this one side, we can export? Put an exit point to the, to like a food storage here, or whatnot. You know, I kind of like the look of like these guys and then this guy next to it being a little bit taller. 20 younglings? This is gonna be disgusting when the boom comes. $600 for large tank. We are going to unlock that once autosave stops. Hey, are you still just open? Yeah, you are. I'm gonna have to find a better solution here. Oh hey, look at this. Cool. We're really fluctuating there. Let's ease off, shall we? Hopefully prevent some of that leakage that's happening. Okay, what can we do? We could put up another farm over here. I'd love to figure out some sort of way of getting this taken care of. Yeah, because the bad tide really just needs to get taken care of. This is just a river all within this little area. That's kind of cool to just be tucked in a map. I also realized while editing one of my videos recently that I had a really strange angle of like everything. I was like, this works, right? All of this is debris, so we'd have to destroy it and rebuild it in order to use it for a waterway, which kind of sucks, honestly. What I wouldn't mind doing is dumping the water elsewhere. In order to do that, we kind of need to get elsewhere, right? So, let's start building out, I guess, right? Ain't no time like the present. And a swoop and a whoop. Seven unemployed. Sounds like an opportune time to get some of this stuff back in order. I don't know why we would need that there, but, you know, I can have it, so why not, right? We could also get rid of this guy, so let's... Building's being emptied, which is what we want, and then I was kind of just want to do this. So once it's emptied, we can make another one of these over here. Can't get all the stuff. We have metal blocks, we have gears. Do we not? Oh, we don't have any planks. Probably because the gears. And probably because I've been using planks for things. Drought is taking... Oh! Right, because you need to... I don't think you're not so great here. And that a dam is really the only thing that should be there. You know what? Let's just fill this back up, because if these guys can pull water in, that's main priority, right? I'm starting to think we may want to demolish this area. I'm not sure we can reach that. Maybe if it comes, well, I think that blocks it, right? Nope, there it goes. Then all I really need to do is put a dam here. And all this area should be fine. Let's just get like a pathway going here. And then we shall dam this up. You know what? We'll put it right here. Do alleviate here and here and put an extra couple like so. The reason for this is that if this somehow breaks, the bad water will get on this side of the dam rather than this side of the dam, except for, yeah, just these 4 spots. But it's 4 more spots than we have currently. Still have 25 younglings, 84 unused beds, and a need for a better drought system. Well, it didn't help that we basically just drained it all here, right? So, there is that. I already know the name of this episode. One disaster into another. You are focused on planting, which is fine. But we are gonna throw in another one. After the leg stops, of course. That's gonna be focused on harvesting. And this guy, we're gonna plant just a ton of potatoes. This isn't gonna last. This is instantly gonna just be taken care of, I think. Need a better water system. Which means we may need to go on a voyage over here. Just let bad water dissipate. We have wood. What we don't have is planks. Plank production is, well, it's as dry as our dam. Want to just get through this drought and hopefully be able to reestablish everything. 264, 0. Great. Let's empty this into there and then we'll demolish this and build something better. Oh, and that's the last of that water. Clearly we don't have the power. We could just... Don't talk about it, Kyle. Just do it. We have enough gears for now. We got some done. Which is good, I guess. This drought's pretty killer. Ooh, and actually our water supply is pretty killer. I'm not sure we can make it another 3 days. Luckily, the water will come back faster than it did with the bad tide, because it doesn't have to push all the bad tide out. However, it does have to fill everything still, so I guess there's a bit here that, oh, it doesn't have to fill everything because all this is still okay water, so it just needs to overfill. That's good news. Something I want to do here, and I'm trying to think of the best way to do this. I think we're just gonna do it, just go over everything. Thank you. Alright, looking at this from a top-down perspective. There, and then we can come this way, and that way, and this way. And we're gonna try and stay up here for as long as possible. Do we eventually go down? No, we don't. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. 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 And over to here. Crossed there. Build a spot there. Well, let's just clear it out, right? That'll be fine. You're paused, but we have the spare hands now, so let's go ahead and do that. We can also unpause, I think, 2 more of those. We have no food, we have no water. Minus 11. Ugh. Bonnie. I just need you to raise up a little bit here and then we'll be alright. Water, water, yes. Go. Yes. Water's filling. Oh, and we got all this in. That's fantastic news, actually. can get drinking water again. Whew. Don't have any extract for that stuff. That can fill up as necessary now. God, what a beautiful sight. Get everyone fed as fast as possible, please. Everyone's still very pissed off, though, because, well, surprised more people haven't died of starvation yet. Also, very limited resources of water pumps. What is the larger water pump? Treed planks, which we should be able to make. 300, 800. Okay, so we don't have the science yet to make it. But we could make it if we had the possibility to. I think we just blow like this line up. No, but how do we get the power across here? My power supply may be struggling, but ooh. These potatoes need to get harvested now. Oh. They're dropping. There's a lot of beavers dead. From thirst and from hunger. This is the great plague of this playthrough. Hopefully this doesn't happen again. Hopefully we can survive this time. You could be like 5. I think at 5, like it does more, better. Shouldn't let that through at 5. Yeah, I didn't think so. This, of course, this pawn here is still covering most of that, which is great. Yeah, food storage and water storage, I think, is going to be our next goal in the next episode. And having more than 9 beavers, 10 beavers, 8 beavers. Oh boy. Wellness is going up. Oh boy. Well, we have the wood. We don't have the water, and no one is working the water. Who's still working something, and where? Where are these beavers working? No, not a priority right now. Not a priority right now. We have 6 beavers. They are unable to drink the river water and save themselves from dying. Oh boy. It looks like there's a pause over this. No, it's the grill that's behind it. All of this effort come to a screeching halt because I can't keep food in stock. And because I spent all my time messing around with this stuff, that I let all this stuff go ignored. Actually, that's a lot of healthy food. Okay, you could go down to 1. You are at 1. Let's unpause you and go down to 1. 5 beavers. 2 of them should be in here. Well, 1 of them should be in here. Good. Well, 3. I would love to get... Well, I mean, we still have more potatoes to harvest. So I guess we don't really need this guy. We do need the water stocked. I think we're going to survive as long as we can make it through the next drought or bad tide. Assuming that this isn't going to be an issue anymore, right? I think we'll be okay. There's all the food coming in. Wellness is back up to 6. I think we've recovered. With 5 beavers remaining, I think we recovered. But you'll have to stay tuned to the next episode to find out if that's true or not. We have a bunch of grilled potatoes now. Not a whole lot of water still, but we'll get there. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!